The FBI says the Iran-backed terror commander was based in Iraq. Prosecutors say from there he was ordering attacks on American and Jewish targets. He was caught overseas, brought back to the U.S. last night to face terror charges.
Our investigative reporter Eric Leonard live in the newsroom right now with more on what we know about this. Eric.
In custody in New York, is accused of trying to direct attacks all around the world on behalf of Iran's interests, including those 3 in the United States. The feds say they believe he has close ties to the Iranian government's military and its affiliated terror groups, and they say this effort was to try to retaliate for the U.S. and Israeli strikes on Iran. These photos show Mohammed al-Sadi in FBI custody being taken off a plane in New York where he'll face terrorism charges. The feds say he's tied to the Iraq-based group Kataib Hezbollah, which has been linked to bombings, stabbings, and other attacks in Europe.
His terrorist organization has directed its followers to target Jews, Israelis, and Americans here and throughout the world.
Federal agents say al-Sadi was close with the Iranian general Qassem Soleimani, who the U.S. killed in an airstrike in 2020. They say the terror group here acted in the interests of Iran and its proxy groups. According to a criminal complaint, the FBI says al-Sadi tried to hire operatives in the U.S. to carry out bombings or other violence in Arizona, California, and New York.
Al-Sadi designated 3 targets in the United States, in Scottsdale, Arizona, Los Angeles, California, and New York City, community centers, and a synagogue.
That effort was foiled because the feds say the person al-Sadi tried to recruit online was an undercover informant for the FBI. According to the complaint, others tied to the same terror network carried out a bombing at a synagogue in Belgium, at U.S.-affiliated banks in Amsterdam and Paris, and were responsible for a stabbing attack. Al-Sadi was arrested by Turkish authorities and handed over to the U.S. in recent days. The FBI says he also contemplated trying to attack President Trump. Al-Sadi made an initial appearance in federal court in New York today. He'll return to court there next week to enter pleas to these charges. We should mention it appears, based on our research so far, the idea of an attack on someplace in Los Angeles was aspirational. So far, we haven't heard about any specific location. Live in the newsroom, I'm investigative reporter Eric Leonard, NBC4 News. Back to you.
And we, of course, will continue to stay on top of this story on air and online.